Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And if I'm correct, I'm also posting this on my channel, so welcome back to my channel as well. So hello K-Talk subscribers and hello my subscribers. Today for the video we are going to be we're going to be reading some scary stories that you guys sent me. I asked you on Instagram and on YouTube shorts to send me y'all's experiences with the paranormal and mimics, and I got some really good stories. I picked out a good few and we're gonna be reading them together. We're gonna popcorn it. Just in case you don't know who I am, I'm Kenna.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Kenzie.
And we're sisters. This is my cousin and we have a YouTube channel together, so yeah. Anyway, so Kayla, you're gonna start us off in reading them. I'm gonna start off with YouTube comments and then we'll tell you when we're in Instagram comments. So first story, go ahead.
YouTube comments, user @LilMoonXX911. So basically, I was at my grandparents' house, and it was night 3 a.m.-ish, I think. And I woke up to get water because I was thirsty, so I go into the kitchen. They live on an island that takes 20 minutes to get to land by boat. And there's 200 people that live on the island. So the kitchen is dark, but I could see a little bit, so I grab a cup and turn around to get water, and I hear something being dragged behind me. So I turn around quickly, and the chair was literally moving backwards by itself, and I was so freaked out. I dropped my water and ran to the room my parents were in, and locked myself in and ended up sleeping there. But yeah, I don't know what the heck moved the chair, but I'm scared ever to go back to their house.
You're so real for that, actually, because I also ran to my parents' room for everything that ever scared me.
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking like a cryptid was gonna be like getting himself a chair or something.
It was me.
Yeah.
I was dragging the chair.
Okay, this is from user POV Q4C. I see this black figure, human-shaped, easy to notice. But when I go to the room that has no exit, it's not there. I see it every day when I'm home alone. Everyone is in the living room, but I see it go past me in the distance. I have this dark hallway that there's a light switch at the end of, and my room's also at the end of it. And I've seen that black figure there quite a few times. Send help. True, by the way.
Sounds like you have a roommate, honestly. That doesn't pay
Offer it snacks. Hear me out. Offer it snacks. Actually, don't offer it anything. No, wait, I'm backtracking. I'm majorly backtracking. Don't offer it anything.
So can I read my story now?
Hello, it's editor Kenna. So I think we accidentally paused when Kenzie was supposed to read her story, so her story's not in there. So I'm sorry that it just skips to Kayla, but she does read a story, don't worry.
Okay, it's a short one. It's at GQ/son. Once at underscore son. Once at 3 a.m. I had to lock my door all night because of a mimic pretending to be my mom.
High-key one of my biggest fears. I've had so many dreams where my mom isn't my mom, and that is so mortifying because one time I was like showering, right? I was in the shower. And my mom needed something from the bathroom, so she went in there. And then I was like, my eyes were closed because I was like washing my hair. I opened them, her face is right there, like peeking through the thing. I've never screamed so loud in my life because not only is it there, but she's like doing the whitest smile, like the creepy. She was trying to creep me out, and it worked.
Wait, say how old you were, otherwise that's what it sounds like. Say you were a kid or something. Don't say it was like last time.
I promise I was like 9, but still. Mortifying. User @SugarFawn111. I remember it perfectly. It was summertime. I was in my room and I was playing a video game. I was talking to my mom. She said that she was going to go tan. I paused my game and I was following her as we discussed dinner plans. I was about 6 feet behind her. She went into the living room, which was around the corner. As soon as she was out of sight, the front door unlocked and opened. My mother was standing there. I was more confused than scared. I told her about it, and after a while to process it, the fear finally settled in. I wish I could forget it. All my mom told me was, "Oh yeah, that happens." As if it was normal. This happened at my current place. We moved because of it. Because it would happen to my mom at our old place. She was shoved down the stairs while pregnant while she was alone. She would see a person behind her as she did the dishes. It hasn't happened in years, but I'm still scared. Yeah, I would be terrified.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
No, she just brushes it off. Oh, yeah.
No, you know.
He's like my doppelganger or
Don't
whatever.
worry, she's fine. I don't think so.
Yeah.
How
I hope you
about-
have cameras, like, to see it. Because, like, if it's an actual, like, supernatural being.
Okay, now we're moving on to Instagram comments. Kenzie gets to read that first one.
Okay. User David underscore the underscore Boulder underscore Johnson. So when I was a kid, I was at my grandparents' house. I slept in a big double bed with my brother in one of the spare rooms. I woke up one night to see a huge black figure in the corner. I was terrified, but after almost a decade, I had come to the conclusion that it was my imagination. One night at the dinner table, I bring it up with my mom and siblings. That's when they tell me that they had all seen the same thing in the same room, in the same spot. The only one of my sisters didn't. I have 3. Safe to say I can't blame my young imagination anymore.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the story you told about your brother.
Oh
Oh, no, I didn't see anything. So, like, quick little story time. My brother was very much watching videos he shouldn't have, like stuff with the Ouija board and all that stuff.
Ratting him out on the internet. No, literally. This is his full legal name, by the way.
Social security number.
Go ahead.
And one night when he was trying to sleep, he said he saw this figure in the corner of his room, and he comes to get me. And I come and go into his room, I'm like, what? You know, what's going on? And because I don't remember it as much as he does, but he says that I looked at the exact same spot, like before he even told me anything. Like, I just, like, turned that way. I didn't see anything, but it's like I could sense it. And I feel like that scared him more.
That is
yeah.
terrible. Mackenzie ever did that? Kenzie used to sleep talk. We're not gonna talk about that. That's scared.
I would sit up too.
Yeah, she would be laying flat like this, and then I would be up and she'd go. She would sit right up, and then she would just start mumbling stuff. I was like, get me out of this room. Hence why I have my own room now. Okay. Kayla. Yes, you're on another small one. I'm sorry, bro.
It's alright. Alright, is his user.
Okay, I'm so.
I was that burping a little bit. Blood bead 7. Something used to tap the wall right behind our heads, where our beds were. My sister could make it stop at will. It didn't have a rhythm and would change depending on how much you paid attention to it.
Hey, so your sister's Carrie, by the way.
No, dude, your sister's 11.
I'm 11 now.
Like,
Dude,
Like,
if
was
I
it-
ever was like, hey, look at this cool trick, I'd send her back to the orphanage.
Back!
You're going back to the orphanage, bro.
Dude, no, because what do you mean? Because, like, you could chalk it up to a rat until your sister's like, stop. And it's because then either she's the rat whisperer or, like she said, your sister's Carrie.
she has a friend that she shouldn't have a friend with.
Ask your sister if she's ever had any imaginary friends.
Yeah.
Lock in, twin. Do some research on that house. What do you mean? Like, is it like, what do you mean? And, like, paying attention, how does it know? How does it know, like, you lock in to where it's like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, was it her? Like, just doing
Yeah, like, was she completely off the wall? Like, was she, like, would she just look at the wall and be like, go? And then it would do its thing? Or, like, was she, like, next to it? Because then she could have been, like, trolling. User Squara5. When I was around 8 to 11 years old, I lived in my grandparents' house. The dark hallways terrified me so bad to the point that I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. And I would wake up crying and begging for my mom or my sister to go with me. The bathroom was like 15 feet away. One time, I was walking down the hall and the lights were off except the kitchen light in front of me. I suddenly felt the urge to look behind me, but I was too scared, and my body began to physically tremble. I felt an overwhelming presence behind me, and I collapsed onto the ground sobbing. I curled into a ball and covered my face with my hood and waited for someone to walk into the room so I could feel safe. Another instance happened when I was hungry, so when I woke up, I went into the kitchen to grab a snack. The second I looked at the stove clock, it read some time around 3 in the morning, and I immediately heard overlapping whispered and chants in my ear, which scared me so bad I dropped whatever was in my hand, ran back to my room, and hid under the blankets until I cried until I fell asleep.
Dang, okay.
There's so much to unpack there.
Yeah. I have so many questions.
No, literally. Do you mean like you felt someone like walking behind you? What do you mean whispered chants? Were they saying like specific stuff, or was it just like?
That reminds me of a dream I had.
Do that.
Oh. I don't know, I can't remember like the extreme details, but like I remember it was like dark and there were like candles and then there were like actual lyrics. It wasn't like mumbling, it was like
I
actual
remember you telling
lyrics
Mom and I about that.
to a song that I later found on the internet that I'd never heard before. And it was like the scariest song I'd ever heard. I don't remember
Oh my gosh.
the name now, but it was a pretty like, I wouldn't say demonic song, but it wasn't like a cool song.
It wasn't a bop, you know, like.
A user is anonymous. We had a little girl that would peek around corners. Move.
Get out of the house, actually.
You actually don't need to finish that story. Move.
Burn the
house.
house. Actually burn the house.
Would come up behind or beside me and scream my name loudly.
They knew your name?
Yes, you let them know your name? Oh, homie.
Things like that. Just another Tuesday, I guess.
Did they write that?
Yes, no, it says things like that. Once we saw a little boy. There used to be what I assumed and felt like was a man walking up and down the hallway, clicking something. I have seen a figure with a burnt face peeking into my room. So we have a whole family is what I'm hearing. A whole another family is living with y'all. That's great. To some point I started thinking it was all the same spirit taking different forms. Kind of reminds me of Murder House, except Larry wasn't dead.
Like, if it's, okay, it's like, it knows your name, and then if it is actually taking different forms, it's like learning. So I don't think it's like, it's an entity. It's not a ghost. It's an entity.
Girl, that thing is evolved. Like, I don't think you understand. You are not.
No, yeah, I would burn the house down. I wouldn't just move into it. I'll do the next renters a service.
I'm saving you guys all the time, trust.
Okay, at user Raru Gal XOXO. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I butchered that. I butchered that, yeah. I was maybe 9 when this occurred. I was inside my home alone. My mom was outside gardening. I heard her voice call me, as if from a distance. When I looked back, she wasn't there, and the door leading to the utility room was closed. I was in my kitchen when this happened. So I went back to doing whatever I was doing and heard my mom call me again. So I looked behind me and there was a little girl standing in the doorway. She was about 8, with blonde, dirty, matted hair and a tattered white dress. She had some of the bluest eyes I had ever seen. Wow, you made eye contact. She just whispered my name. And another one, okay, it's another little girl. So it's like a same entity. I swear there has to be like like
Portal
a
hub.
like a
A
cryptid.
group chat. Okay, guys. I'm gonna haunt this one today.
Cause like, you know how like there's similar entities?
Yeah.
I feel like this is not a ghost. This is like an entity. She just whispered my name and vanished. It's like, see ya.
On to the next person.
I kept seeing her around for ages until I was maybe 20. Then she disappeared for good. I've never seen her since.
Well, good. The ghost rented itself, so you're fine.
Watch them say like if they have a kid, they start seeing her.
If my child is ever like, Mom, who's that? I don't know, but we're leaving. I'm a pray. Look at this. Look at this. Whip out the good old word of the good old word of God. How about you read it a little story? How about you read it a little story? How about we find our favorite story in the Bible and you read it? Read it to them. See what happens. Okay, the last story we got. I actually had a private conversation on DM with the person who gave me the story, and they provided me with some pictures of what is supposed to be what we're supposed to be looking at and hearing. So this is actually their friend's story. So I got consent from the friend. We're good. So this is from Instagram user Capricorn Witch Lincoln. Love the name, actually. Okay. I've never had an encounter with a mimic, thankfully, but my friend did, so I'm gonna tell her story. She was at a sleepover, and her friend had fallen asleep, so she went outside to get some air. They live in the middle of a forest, by the way, so in my opinion, that's a big mistake. She saw an old man who claimed to be her friend's grandfather. She had a whole conversation with him and even got a photo later with him. Then, when her friend woke up like 10 minutes later, she asked about the grandfather, and her friend replied, "My grandfather's been dead. Both of them are." When she showed me the photo, I noticed something in the back and turned up the brightness. I saw a face, a sinister one, a big smile with sharp teeth and huge, uncanny eyes, along with hands under and above it, peering from around the corner of the house. We can't find the photo anymore. And then she sent me the photos. She found them and sent me the photos. So I'm gonna insert the original photo, the zoomed in photo with the brightness turned up, and then the fully zoomed in photo. So here, you guys take a look at those. I'll pass them around.
I kind of see like the hand.
Yeah, like it's like,
Yeah, it reminds me of like a T-Rex with how like it's looking and it's like this.
yeah, it's
Like I can kind of see like a horn. Like it looks kind of like buggy.
yeah. Honestly, I don't think. First off, why are we getting air in the middle of nowhere? Like, there's a whole shed in the back. But also, if my friend's grandpa, maybe this is just because I'm completely and utterly socially awkward, but if I'm like taking air, right, and then my friend's grandpa comes over, I'm gonna be like, hey, and then walk away. I wouldn't have a full conversation. Maybe that's just because like, are you locked in or like?
Yes.
No? But that's just me. Thoughts, prayers, gang? Prayers, honestly.
Yeah. Had a full conversation and then you get a picture of whatever the hell that thing is.
Also, she said she got a picture with him. Gramps isn't in the photo. Like, she's by herself.
Gramps is in the
photo just in the back. Okay, so that's all of the stories we had. Fun fact, I did this, but with Reddit stories a year ago around August. No, it wasn't. It was like October. I don't know when it was, but it was around spooky time because I love Halloween, I love fall. So I thought I would redo it, but this time, now that I actually have followers, with their stories. So.
What about, do you guys have any of your own scary stories?
Okay, Kayla, go ahead.
Start from.
Okay, so this happened when I was like young. And I was in my room and I think, my door wasn't closed, so it was open. And I heard whispering. And I thought, okay, maybe my parents are up, maybe they have the TV on. So I go, I don't know if I was wanting to ask them something or after I exit my door going into the hallway, the whispers stop. And I kind of walk a few steps to my parents' room to see maybe they're talking because I saw that the TV was off. So it registered. That wasn't my parents that I was hearing. So I ran back to my room and like hid underneath my covers. Like ever since I closed my door, have my fan on. Because like if I hear anything, it's gonna be my fan. Like I'm not gonna hear any voices or anything like that.
Actually, gang.
Oh, actually that reminds me. This one's short. It reminds me of another instance. It was when I was helping somebody and I was like putting boxes away and I heard like nobody was around me and I heard a whisper, wait. And I was like, I had such a good track record. But yeah. Bye-bye, y'all.
We love that. Okay, mine is that.
No,
What?
wait, I want to go now.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. No, go for it.
So what happened was, I think this is the most horrific thing that ever happened to me. Like I actually I still get terrified by it just thinking about it. So I started talking to this guy one time, and it didn't end up the way I thought it was. Okay, go ahead.
She's talking about you, Wes. Okay, so I used to be left home alone a lot. So Kenzie and I are homeschooled, and we had this one class. So we went to a co-op, and she would go on Wednesdays, which for her class, for one of her classes that took like a really long time. And my mom graded that class, so both of them would go, and I would stay home from like 8 in the morning to like 4 p.m. because my mom graded both classes because it was cut in half. So whatever. The point is I was home alone for a really long time on Wednesdays, and I would like stuff would go like move, stuff would fall, stuff would move. My dog would bark at like the most random things. My cat, okay, there's a story with my cat. My door was really loose to where you could just push on it and it would open even if it was like all the way closed. And my cat was in the room, and bring out the child. Bring out the child.
Bring the chalice.
This is my baby. This is Wednesday. Anyway, so she was in there. She's not scared of anything. Like, she literally does not get scared for anything. And she was in the room, and I went to go cook something to eat. And when I came back into the room, I just kind of pushed on it, and it was like it would not open. Like, to the point where I was twisting the knob and pushing on it, like on the side, and it would not open. So finally, I just kind of like left it. We are on camera. Oh my, ow! To the point where I was like pushing on it like with my side, and then I kind of like let up. I put my hand on it and it swung open, and she was in the corner all puffed like that. Like, she was all like, she was ready to fight something. So I was like, oh. Okay, go ahead, you said.
So last year, Kayla and I went on a trip, and we went to Green, Texas, and there was that one, it was almost like an antique shop.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
and they had this room in the back, and they had like comics and stuff, so we were both there. And then in the room that connected, it was a bigger room, and there was like this shelf in the middle that was carrying all these antiques. And Kayla and I went from there all the way to the door, and on the other side of the shelf that we didn't even pass, as we were getting closer to the door, we hear something fly off. Like, we hear metal fall.
Yeah, it was
So
heavy.
yeah, and we like look past. So it's like, you know, like it's like a circle like this, but in the middle is like where it's at. And so the room was here. We went out this way to the door, and the thing flew like right here this way. So we peeked this way, and it was like this heavy metal cup on the floor. And so I was more scared that we were gonna get in trouble
Me
with
too.
the owner. And I was like, yo, we didn't do this.
It's like, I don't want to pay for it.
No, literally. So I put it back, and then it wasn't until we got in the car that we were like, wait. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, because even though like we didn't go on that side, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did we do?
Mhm, yeah.
I had this one time where I had these massive baggy jeans, like massive, like the hole was in it was like this big, so it was like really wide. And I was walking in an H-E-B, and I felt like almost like a child's hand grab the flap, you can't see, and like, so like the little hand went like, and like pulled it back, and I was like, I physically like turned around to see like, does a child need help, like what's happening? No one was there, homie. And I was just like, oh.
No, the store reminded me of another one that we experienced. It was in like this old historic town that they turned it into like a museum. It's where one of like Billy the Kid would hide up in the like caves. I think it was like one of the places that he got arrested. But it was this house that we're looking at. So my father and my brother were at this side of the house. They kept walking, and me and my mother, we went to the door to see if we could walk in, because we saw that there was some rope and you could tour the house. we noticed that you couldn't walk in, all the lights were off, no one seemed to be there, the ropes were, all tied up. And it was like those velvet ropes, so you just kind of click on them. And we're like, but we just wanted to see what we could see in the house, because it was like historic, so everything how it was set up then, that's how they set up the house. So after that, we keep walking. We notice that my brother and my father are looking up at the window. It's a 2 to 3 story house. And they're like, did you guys hear that? We're like, no. And it was like, someone was banging on the window when you got close to the door. We're like, no, we didn't hear anything. And then we hear, bam, bam. And we look, and nobody. Like, there's no shadow. Like, you see the curtain, like, kind of just as if there's air in the house, and nothing. And like we even went back to see like maybe someone was there like trying to get us to go away. But yeah, it was only when we were at the door, and then like right when we got with my brother and my dad, because they're like, yeah, it was loud. They were surprised we couldn't hear it. And then I guess like the ghost wanted to be funny. It's like, yeah, I was knocking. Yeah, that was the only one. That was in New Mexico. I think it was Lincoln, what it's called? Like Lincoln Town.
I still think we should go on a fun road trip, gang. Go on a fun road trip, see what spooky things we can
We
find.
don't even have to go to a road trip. We just go downtown.
Literally. We should film that. I should film that.
Honestly, yeah, we have like so many haunted hotels here.
Haunted hotels, the Alamo itself is like really haunted. Not me giving away where we live, but whatever.
The
Well,
Mangler, I think it is.
Yeah.
Manger,
Manger.
not like
Manger. But
Oh, last story. Do you remember the time we were watching Jumpers Jump in the back room?
yes.
and
Okay,
then-
hold on. Propped up. Never
and
mind.
then-
Just kidding, gang.
And then, okay, so I was sitting in the recliner.
Okay, jumpers jump.
The two Filipinos that record like theories and stuff, conspiracy theories.
They do a podcast.
That's Jumpers Jump.
No, I've never seen it.
Okay, we were listening
Okay,
to them
okay.
talk about.
They were talking about witchcraft,
Yeah.
and I was sitting, and we have this stack of like boxes, old boxes. I was sitting there, and we were just chilling. I was on my phone. I wasn't even paying attention. And then the box, it's like secure. It's steady.
And it's really high.
Yeah, it's probably comes up to about 4 feet. It just falls. Like everything just falls. Papers everywhere, and yeah.
And you know how they say like entities and spirits, they use energy to be able to do stuff like that? Immediately after, Mackenzie and I were so tired we had to take a nap. Like we had to leave the room and take a nap
Yeah, I was tired.
in order to get because we were fine. And then that happened and we immediately both got so sleepy.
Which I think was mean. They targeted me because I'm anemic. I don't even want my energy, bro. Dude, I work hard for that energy and they just took it. Rats.
Yoink!
Then they didn't even clean up!
Anyway, that's it for today's vid. We got, YouTube subs, stories, Instagram follower stories, our stories. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was gonna say see you next time in the Deku voice, but I'm not doing that. I'm not having. No, I'm not.
Do it.
I'm not having that on the internet. Bye.
Oh my god!
Okay, but like subscribe. Subscribe. If you think we're funny. If you don't think we're funny, then just go because I can't. Just go.